Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our moody Monday night. It is our very first episode, officially called Deep Cuts. Thank you for joining us. Get ready to get moody. We're having a guest mood tonight. Not necessarily sad, but I'll invite in our guest host to tell you what that guest mood is. Please give it up for Mr. Craig Jackman.
Wow, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. This is glad that you could be part of our Deep Cuts transition from the Moody Monday. I mean, wow. We were thinking about what was going to happen tonight and how we were going to follow it up. And I came up with a quote that I wanted to share with everybody because it works so well with the transition of going from melancholy last week to tonight, which is hopeful. And the quote is, "Hardship and sorry are inevitable, but feeling sorry for yourself is a choice. Find 3 things to be grateful for every day to keep self-pity at bay." So something to think about as we get started. And I'm just so glad. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you, my name is Craig Jackman, and I have the pleasure and the honor of introducing to you the other guests for tonight. So please, everybody, turn on your camera as I call out your name. Please welcome Paul Carganella, Amanda Benjamin, Ana Banuelos, David Benjamin, Katie McTire, and Wendy Walker. So we're just going to do like what we did last week. We have our amazing wheel that will take and select the person, and that person has already planned out their song. Sort of sad to continue from last week, but hopeful. Something to look forward to. And I know that we all have something to look forward to, and we're all going to share a great song before we go to bed tonight that is hopeful. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to be a part of it. We have our tea, our drinks ready. We're dressed down to relax. I hope you are. And I hope that you enjoy tonight. So let's go ahead without further ado and get started. How's about that? Take a drink. And let's go ahead and spin the wheel to see who is going to be the lucky person to start off our hopeful evening tonight. Here we go. And Wendy Walker.
Yay.
Oh, so nice that you could be here with us tonight. And I know that you have some great songs that you had at least an idea for tonight. And
Thank you.
What are you going to be sharing with us tonight? Oh, by the way, first of all, I just noticed Martinique Folkleringa, thank you so much for sharing with us a tip. Thank you for some entertainment in the super chat. And if you do want to do a super chat, ladies and gentlemen, please do. Very easy to do. Just on the bottom of the chat in the YouTube, you see the $sign. Click on that. Make your selection. If you have a message, we will definitely read it out loud so everybody can enjoy your message of hope tonight. So, sorry, Wendy, but Had to put that in there.
That's
Please.
all right. I was changing my lights. It was a little washed out, so I turned off my mood lights, and it's just all me now.
You look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, when you said still melancholy but hopeful, one song came to mind, and it's a little impromptu performance. I just now pulled it up, so it's going to be a learn as we go. But that song is Smile. It was written by Charlie Chaplin, and not a lot of people know that. And the words are wait, is Katie McTire saying something?
Oh,
She's
God.
what?
Oh, I
There
did the
she
bad
is.
thing.
What?
Talking off. Okay. I just said I had no idea.
Yeah.
Charlie
Yeah.
Chaplin wrote that song?
Yep.
And do you know, of all things, I think I actually did know that.
Of course you did.
Who knew?
It's from the aughts, the 19 whatever. We know these things, David.
I did a Charlie Chaplin monologue at one of the Live Polly's picnics from what's it called? It's he wrote and directed a movie at the end of his career, The Great Dictator. It was called, and he makes this speech. He's dressed up as Hitler, and he makes this
Yep.
speech about humanity, and it's so powerful. And yeah, I mean, aside from his amazing physical comedy, that dude was a writer.
Yep. Pretty
Serious
amazing.
actor.
And
And he did bring
19
hope to everybody who saw all of his movies. Hope and fun.
So
Yep.
much hope.
And he was popular during a time when everything was kind of down in the dumps. So here we go.
All right. And before you get started, thank you, Kelsey Blaine Gibson, for your super chat. We
Hi,
appreciate you.
Kelsey. I'm proud of you and your ukulele. Sorry, my lighting is still a little washed out, but that's okay.
you're
I'm bummed about
fine.
it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Walker.
Thank you. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, then maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Wendy Walker. What a beautiful song to get started with.
Thank you. Smile. Even though
Yes,
it's a mess. Even though the world is a mess.
but that's the hope, right?
Yes, I
That's
love
the
I
hope.
love that song so much, and of course, as on brand, I about changed my mind at 10 o'clock and at 10:15, but I did it. I did the song.
You did it, and you did it wonderfully. What a great message.
Thank you. I'm
Thank you.
super like hopeful and melancholy, but yet happy that I've found all of these beautiful people, and we're doing this. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you shared that, and I forgot to ask that before you started the song, but it flowed right in. Thank
What are
you
you
You're
so
sad
amazing.
but
much.
hopeful? What are you sad but hopeful for tonight, Wendy?
I'm hopeful. I was sad. I woke up with my eye was swollen shut. I don't know why. I got something in it and it was a mess, but I smiled through my pain and sorrow,
And you
and
should,
it got better, and I was hopeful for that. And also, you got y'all. Let's say a little prayer for my little pup Angel. She's not doing so well. We all stayed up all night long until 7, 8 a.m. with her, but as on brand for Angel, we thought it was the time. We all were just saying goodbye. It's time. She woke up this morning. She's like, "What's up? What's up, y'all? Why the sad face? Smile through your pain and sorrow, you guys."
there
So
we
yeah, so she's
go.
doing okay, but it's so yeah. Say
Let's
some
send a
little
very good hope to her.
yeah. I'm super excited to see what everyone is doing tonight. So thank you guys.
So are we. I hope everybody in the audience is too. I see a lot of finger snapping, so thank you very,
Yes.
very much. Absolutely.
And
Is
we'll
there a
see.
finger snapping emoji?
Oh no, let's
Oh no, I just see snapping.
Snapping. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hunter
Hunter.
just had a
And some
great
Hunter.
show. Fireside Tales
Speaking of
Ah.
say a little
Hunter's
prayer.
Acoustic Cabin was
and Diana also did a little snap snap. Go ahead, Wendy. I'm sorry.
No, I just said speaking
Sexy
of
Jesus
Hunter.
is here, so she's saying a little prayer for me.
Say a little prayer for sexy Jesus.
Ah. Hmm. Well, why don't we go ahead and see who's next after that amazing start?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry it's so
All right.
Hard to
loud, you
follow,
guys.
Wendy.
I'm sorry it's so loud.
I know. I said that. It'll be me.
Up.
Totally jinxed
There you
yourself.
go.
The wheel
All
was
right.
That
listening.
was perfect. The wheel, I swear to goodness, Yeah. it listens. If you watched my show
Wheel
last
listens.
night, the wheel like did back-to-back Benjamins. It did. It was ridiculous.
The
It's
wheel
listening.
is rigged.
100%.
By the
Well.
internet gods.
Yeah, they are listening.
So, Katie, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
There you go.
Okay,
Now,
there
now
you
we
are.
got
Okay,
you.
now,
we
I was
got
just
you.
being quiet. Okay.
Ah, okay. Well, that's
I know
all
how
right.
to use
We
microphones.
we love that you're here. So, tell us about what your song is and why you're hopeful as well.
Well, I'm hopeful that I know the ending of the song because I was just practicing it and I didn't quite get to the end. So that makes me a little sad since I ruined my ending of my song this Saturday.
Wait,
But no, it's fine. It's all
you
good. We're
didn't.
hopeful. We're positive.
That's right. That's right.
So I chose to do maybe this time. I don't know why. I do know why, because I'm a music theater dork deep down, and all of these moody themes, I'm just like, oh, there's this music theater song and this one, this one, this one, this one. And so I chose maybe this time from
Mhm.
Cabaret, which I thought was perfect. She is she's pretty downtrodden, this woman. And she's had a hard go of it, and she's hopeful that this time it's gonna work out. And hopefully my love life is a little better than hers. So
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Katie McTire with a great song of hope.
I'm gonna try to sing with headphones and a beanie at the same time.
You got this.
It's weird. Okay. All right. This was chosen on the way to work this morning. But it's an oldie but goodie. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. 'Cause everybody, oh, they love a winner. So nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. I'll win.
Wow.
Got to say, hopeful that my cat doesn't make a cameo because she gets real excited when I belt.
It was awesome.
It was amazing. That is a hope song. Very much so.
It was kind of like burlesque too, because you took your glasses off halfway through.
I should
There
have
was
taken the
talk
picture.
about this in the chat.
Yes, there was mention.
They were like, wait, what?
Glasses removal.
Oh, well. You never
He's
know.
like,
what's gonna
she's a
happen.
sexy librarian. Wait, she's sexy.
Wait, she's Kurt Cobain.
Wow. Thank you so much, Katie.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, what do you have to be hopeful for just now? I mean,
Just now, what do I have to be hopeful for? Well, I'm in the process of editing a lot of young children into videos for work, for school. That sounds weird. That sounds weird.
Oh, okay.
For elementary school, we can't do a normal music concert, so I took on voluntarily this enormous task of editing all the classes together in their own little videos, and it's gonna take me a long time. So I'm hopeful I'm
got
gonna meet my
this.
deadline.
yeah, you got this. You got this. Thank you so much.
Oh, good. Holy moly. Holy buckets.
It was
Yes.
touch and go there for a minute, but we made
Oh.
it.
I
Anybody
want it.
tell that it was touch and go? No.
I want the whole show.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Go
knew from
over
the
here.
start. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was real shaky there for a bit.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
I thought the auto tune was a little harsh.
Yeah. I'll turn it down next time.
That's a joke. It's a joke, everybody. There's no auto tune.
Right, they weren't here when we were
raw
talking
her.
about that. Yeah.
Oh
Or
no,
is
but
there
Something
auto
that-
tune?
Yeah.
not gonna do self-deprecation, but there's definitely no auto-tune there.
You slept.
You
That
were
was-
fantastic. Thank you for
Thanks,
sharing that
friends.
beautiful song. All right. We are on a roll. Wow. Let's see who would be next to share with us on our amazing Deep Cuts live hopeful music. And around it goes. Where it stops, it's Ana Banuelos.
Who's looking fierce tonight? Like,
I know.
Doesn't she look awesome?
Yes, I love the hair. It looks awesome.
The
Hair,
Elvira.
the makeup.
I'm
Yes, our sexy Elvira.
Thank you.
really jealous.
So,
I missed the memo for the, well, I didn't miss the memo. I just didn't have anything with me. I didn't have my glasses today. I didn't have plaid. I didn't have anything. So here I am. I'm just a mood.
you're just a mood.
I'll
but-
just be the mood.
okay,
cool
so
one.
but your mood is hopeful, right?
It's very hopeful.
Yeah. So
we're
Yeah.
all sitting in detention after school, and you're the cool.
so what are you sharing with us tonight, Anna?
As soon as I heard hopeful, I thought of being hopeful for yourself. So I chose You Gotta Be. And I just think that it's a very empowering song, and I love it. So
All right. So Deep Cuts tonight with Ana Banuelos, and You Gotta Be.
Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what your future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be afraid to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Herald what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. The best part is danger staring at your face. So listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. You got to be bold, got to be bad, got to be wise. Don't you ever say, got to be hard, not too hard. All I know is love will save the day. Gotta be brave, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Wow. Smooth as silk. Yes, I agree. Paul, throw on the shoes. Absolutely.
Perfect for your voice. I can never get over it.
Thank you so much.
That was so awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Now, what have you got to be hopeful for?
You know what? Today was kind of a hard day. My stepmom got into a car accident, pretty serious one, but
Oh, no.
she is completely fine. She's got a couple bruises, but she's a rock star. So I'm just hopeful that she'll be smooth sailing tomorrow because it's always the day after.
Yes, yes. So, okay. Well, everybody say a prayer for her mom so that she gets through this, please. And by the way, first of all, I want to say thank you guys for allowing me the opportunity to host the show tonight. I mean, it's
so
been a
good at
while.
Our producer Craig.
Thank you.
Host Craig, Jackman.
Changing the hat tonight. So, and I wanted to remind everybody to please, there is that thumbs up that's in the right below the video you're watching. If you could click on that if you haven't done so already, please do so. We love to see the like button there. We also would love to have you subscribe to the channel if you're not. If you're watching us for the very first time, hit the subscribe button. And there's a bell that's right there also. And that notifies you about like 30 minutes or so right before the show begins. And it keeps you up to date on new things that we bring out here on the Vaudacity Network. So please make sure you click on all three of those and become part of our family, our Vaudacity family. And we love you. We appreciate you so very much. And thank you. You know, I was looking here in the chat too, guys, and Goddess Patina said, such a great idea for a show. Never enough positivity in the world.
Yeah.
So true.
And bless you, Craig, for bringing us up. We're like, we love these sad shows. And Craig's like, we're going to do sad but hopeful this week.
Yes.
And if you're just joining us, this is our first time. We're going to start having rotating hosts. So cast members are going to be able to host week to week on Deep Cuts. And as they volunteer to do so, they get to pick the mood. When we started Moody Mondays, I think it was Emily or one of our family members here in the chat was saying, you know, there's other moods than sad. You can be moody in a good mood. You can be moody in this. So yeah, we agree. And so week to week, we're going to have different hosts rotate out and choose the mood, choose the uniform within reason. But we appreciate everybody, of course, so much. And I just wanted to ask, because I just noticed this is a brand new thing. If it's what I think it is happening, if you're watching at home, are you able to watch the video tonight in 1080p HD? If you hit the little gear button, and can you switch to HD on your computer or however you're watching? Because that would be a first for a live stream through Zoom without OBS, which is the complicated program that Sam uses to make us look so good. So let us know.
Paul, if it helps at all, I did notice in the video settings on Zoom on our computers, at least the newer version of Zoom, there is an HD option you can check off.
Oh, Zoom upgraded.
I just did it on my iPad.
I just clicked it on YouTube and it came up.
Wow. So we're streaming in HD tonight, ladies.
You can do that. Yeah. Yes.
Beautiful.
So,
that's a beautiful thing. Zoom is coming around. It's been a battle for like a year, but they're coming around. We're
doing it.
So watch us in that HD.
And back to Craig Jackman.
Oh, Hunter says
an
he
amazing
can't.
job, Craig.
Thank you very, very much. It says quality unavailable according to what Hunter's sharing.
Yeah,
Well,
mine
we'll
worked.
see. Maybe you just need to refresh it, Hunter.
This is Vaudacity. Quality is always available. Oh, we are.
Very good,
Always
David.
my
Thank you. See, that's part of our hope that we bring you the
Positivity.
best. There we go. So why not continue? Let's see who we are going to have as our next performer tonight.
Sorry, I didn't take Anna off.
Oh no. Okay.
Surprise, Anna.
Okay,
Yeah,
here we
got
go.
you. Another one.
Take 2. Aho! Okay.
Our very own host.
Speaking of quality.
Ooh, what, where, how, when, why?
Craig,
Okay.
what are you hopeful for this week?
Well, what I'm hopeful for this week, first of all, tomorrow is the day that I am officially fully vaccinated. So I've gone through both shots. I will have had my this is my 2 weeks as of tomorrow morning. And I am hopeful that everybody gets to this point so that we can get back together again. I mean, it's so important to be with others, to be with people. And one of the things I will be promoting in just a little bit is, of course, our Vaudacity Family Festival, where we are going to do this live. And I know I am excited to see everybody who can come and join us for the live performances, not just then, but from here on out as we all get to this great point of coming back to where we should be, not where we have been. And I'm very glad that we're able to get through what we've been able to get through. And that's kind of what my song is about. George Harrison wrote this song in 1969 at the house of his friend Eric Clapton. And it was in response to him being in a dark mood surrounding the Beatles. This is, 1969. They were starting to have some issues working together and things like that. And he wrote the song while strolling around Clapton's garden at his house, marveling at the beauty of the sun rising. And within all this turmoil that was happening at Apple Studios, he found some peace. And he wrote Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the night, Craig Jackman, with Here Comes the Sun.
Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, the smile's returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. It's all right. Thank you so very much. And I want to say thank you, by the way, to was it Emily Thatcher? Oh my goodness.
Yes, Emily.
Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness, from Desmond Tutu. Love you guys. Doing great. Thank you so very, very much, Emily.
Love you, Emily.
Love you. We love you. We appreciate you.
So much love.
Absolutely.
Craig, that was awesome, man. Melissa said in the chat, I love this song. Can we talk about it?
Can we?
I don't know if she means next time you guys are Melissa Catano, next time you guys see each other.
Okay.
I love this song. Please, let's talk about it, she said in the chat.
Okay. I would love to talk about it. I mean, the words, in my opinion, just really quickly, because I know we have the rest of the show and some things to promo as well. The words just say so much about hope. I mean, and especially the way that the song was written, you know, and George Harrison had a way with taking some of those songs, the Beatles songs, and just sharing them with everybody. Very heartfelt. So thank you again very much. Yes, make sure everybody has their tea.
I told you I have Beatle blood in my family, right?
What?
No, share.
My grandfather, Frank Starkey, who is
No. You are the second Starkey relative I know.
yeah. So his cousin was Ringo. Is Ringo. Is
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather's not around anymore. So I've obviously never met Ringo, but we're kind of related.
How cool. Bang Bang Maxwell's Silver Hammer.
Yes. Yeah, I have a friend.
Or a little help from my friends.
Yeah. That's cool.
Awesome.
Starkey do you know? What Starkey do you know, Amanda?
One of my friends, I'm trying to think if it's his uncle, I think. So yeah, not to somehow you guys are somehow also related.
I'm probably related to your friend.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
My mother's
In some way.
Yeah. My mother's maiden name is Starkey. So
That is the coolest thing.
yeah.
Nice. Well, let's keep going. Let's do another song.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, I love it. The hope, the feeling, the good feeling tonight. This is really nice.
Wheel full of Benjamins left.
Wait,
Oh,
it's 11:11.
and a
Make a wish.
Carganilla.
Benjamin Carganilla.
So let's see. We got 3 possible choices here.
Making a wish.
It's a David.
It's 11:11.
I'm gonna ask if Paul got his wish.
It's 11.
Oh, it is 11:11. So is
And
that the
we are-
wish?
We're a lucky 7 as well. We are really lucky. right
Yes. All 7
Mm-hmm.
of us performing tonight, and it's 11:11. Was 11:11.
Awesome. So
Just sit here
David.
drinking my glass of teas. 'Cause
Yeah.
Golf teas. See what I did there?
Leave it to you to bring the hope of funny to us.
Indeed. And did
Hope
you
of
know that
funny.
these golf teas have some trivia? So it's real quick. Did you know that a stimp meter is a device to measure the speed of greens? So I would imagine that's something, if you take a bunch of kale and you chuck it, it'll tell you how fast it's going.
If you're into that, of course.
Yeah, if you're into that. Tossed salad, as it were.
Yeah, tossed salad, yes. We're green with envy over that joke.
Anyhow,
Sorry. Okay.
So,
yes.
so when I heard what the theme of for tonight was going to be, the song I'm playing tonight is the first and kind of the only thing that popped into mind because I decided it was just a really good fit. And Wendy was talking about impromptu performance earlier, and this piece is also an impromptu performance in that it is literally titled Impromptu. It's a piece by Schubert, and it's Opus 90, number 3 in G flat major. It's not, it's in a major key, but it's not an overly happy piece. It's very introspective. It's a really, really interesting piece. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites by Schubert. So I thought I would share it with everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Benjamin tickling the ivories with hope for us tonight. Wow, very nice, David.
Thank you.
That brings hope and a little bit of joy in there. So what about you? What is your hope for starting now or this week?
Well, it feels a little bit sad at the end of the weekend. This has been probably the most fun and exciting weekend that we've had in a long while. As those of you who watched our Saturday night show know, both Amanda's parents and my parents came down to see us this weekend. We're all fully vaccinated, and it's been well over a year since we've last all seen each other. And we had the event Friday night that Amanda and I performed at, which was a lot of fun. But I'm sad to see all that come to a close for this weekend, but I'm hopeful for, future performances. Yeah, I've discovered I'm kind of comfortable up on stage. Who knew? I used to have horrible stage fright. So it gives me hope for the future that this is actually, this is a fun thing. This is something to look forward to.
David, I wasn't there. Did you hook up a keyboard and stuff?
Yeah, the digital piano that I used to play on before I got this behemoth, I brought that with me and brought one of the two computers with me and just plugged it all straight into the sound system.
That's awesome.
It was cool. Yeah,
It sounded
pretty good.
great,
And I
too.
discovered that my sustain pedal on the digital keyboard doesn't work when the piano gets too hot, because it wasn't working when I was rehearsing. But then after the sun went down, things started to cool off. All of a sudden, it started working again. Kinda weird.
Have you seen that movie? Oh,
Probably not.
I wish I prepared. No. So it's about the kid who grew up on a cruiser, on a sailing ship, and learned how to play the piano. It's not sounding familiar. Tim Roth was one of the stars. I think it's called 1901 or 1920. The name of the movie is a year, but there's this amazing scene. Tim Roth plays this character who was born on a cruise liner and never set foot on land. Wow. And then the movie picks up and he's like 29 or like close to 30, and all he's been doing is been playing piano on a cruise ship his entire life. And then this this famous jazz guy comes on, and there's a night in the ballroom where they have like a piano duel. And I won't, if you want to watch the movie, I won't ruin it for you. It's like 30 years old, but,
So it's from the 90s then.
yeah. So watch it if you haven't.
I got it. It's called The Legend of 1900.
The Legend of 19. His name is 1900 because that was the year he was born, and the crew of the ship had no idea what to name him, so they just called him 1900.
Like 11 from Stranger Things.
Yeah, Tim Roth.
The Legend of 1900. I'll watch it.
Yeah, watch it. It's so good.
Sounds really interesting.
So good.
Well, it was great to see you at that event, David, and we're hoping that you have more to come.
Oh, you bet.
We're hoping
Absolutely.
that we do
and of
it
course,
again.
absolutely. And besides, we love you guys here on the Vaudacity Network anyways, with your shows and being part of the online variety show too.
That's great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to be part of it. And, as I play some of these classical romantic period pieces, you guys are just getting just a teensy smattering of the kind of stuff I've been playing for decades now. So there's lots more where that came from.
Playing it, but not really performing on stage.
Yeah, exactly. Just playing just for fun, just to relax, or because I was bored, or both.
Well, that's why we're here. That's why we love it.
I'm under a bushel. No.
Totally agree. Well, before we continue, because we've got a couple more singers, I wanted to remind everybody of what's coming up this week on the Vaudacity Network. We have our Dancing with Dari tomorrow, starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So please join us there. Shake it up, get some exercise in, and enjoy the music and the fun of Dancing with Dari. Then later that evening at what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
You know Chip?
He's super dreamy. I know Nashville.
Ah,
Phil, he's going to be joining us tomorrow night live on the show.
that's your creative journey with both Paul Carganella and Kevin Gregg. It's a great show talking about us as creatives. In other words, looking into our creative side of things. And it's a great show. Please take the time and watch it. You'll really learn a lot. Plus, you'll get to see this amazing actor and singer Chip Eston as a part of that show. Then our friend Wendy Walker is going to be here with us on Wednesday. Wednesdays with Wendy. Yay, Wendy. She's going to have her show once again with us on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific. So please join us for Wednesdays with Wendy, live music, and a lot of Wendy and her style.
Special surprise guests.
And a special surprise. One or more?
Maybe one, maybe multiple. We don't know.
We don't know.
It's very on brand for me.
But be there.
Indecisive at this point.
But definitely be there because it's a fun show to watch. On Thursday, of course, how could we forget our sexy Jesus and our sexy disciples must attend the Lovecast. Live acoustics, originals, and covers with Hunter Ackerman and his trusty sidekick, Wolfgang the Mothhammer. Always a great evening of music and stories, too. I mean, in addition to what he does on Monday nights, which is what he did earlier, this is just him, unplugged, acoustic, fun. Please join us this Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, followed by Quarantine with Friends. We're bringing it back once again with Stephanie Renee Wall and Denny St. Germain. 7:30 is the start time this Thursday with very special guest. I love this lady. She knows how to play guitar, or shred as I like to say. Devin Eisenbarger. And she is amazing. If you've ever seen Suffragettes when they perform, oh wow, she's one of the lead guitars there and she is fun to watch. Please join us for that, Quarantine with Friends. Friday, of course, the suggestion box. Get your funny bone on and enjoy these live improvers. That's at 8 p.m. this coming Friday. And then on Saturday, wow, First Five. The Polly's Online Variety Show is going to feature First Five, meaning music from our performers' first 5 years. So
first
there's
5 years of puberty.
Of whatever.
First 5 years of marriage.
Oh, it can be whatever.
Well,
really
we don't want anybody to have to reveal their age. So, first 5 years.
Well, then.
There we
I
go.
don't know if my song is going to be,
So a 5-year range of something.
First 5 years of quarantine.
No.
Yet to come.
We're in year 14, it feels like.
Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. We got that. And then, of course, we're following that with our Green Room After Party. And then I wanted to share this with you since we're hopeful that we are going to everybody get vaccinated, come out of this so that we can get together. The amazing Vaudacity Family Reunion Festival, Friday and Saturday. It's going to be at a location here in Orange County. Details are to come, but check this out. Friday night, we're going to do Amanda on Demanda, the Pickers Circle with the Pierces, Lovecast, Out of the Cove, and more surprises. We're also then going to do Saturday evening a full Polly's live picnic and online variety show. This is going to be fun. So the information, live shows are going to be $40 per night or $75 for both. Pay-per-view, $20 per night. More details will be forthcoming. So please watch the shows that are coming on and we will have more details coming up. So we have quite a bit happening to be hopeful for the week and for the upcoming pre-Independence Day season. So yes, it is very, very exciting. It's things to look forward to, things to be hopeful for. And we have 2 more singers to be hopeful for, to listen to. We have Amanda and Paul that we are waiting for. So let's check the wheel out and see who is the lucky person. Amanda!
Hey.
Oh, yes.
That's the second night in a row that a wheel has come up with back-to-back Benjamins.
Yes.
I don't know how it's not
True.
rigged.
It's all about
Bill
the...
listens.
All about the wheel.
Well, you guys know, like, firsthand that I can't decide what this says. Just
I
because-
know. It's really weird.
That's not tongue in cheek. Like, it's totally real. This is a
Oh,
website. Like, we have no idea what it's
Yeah.
going to say.
But it
we
always,
just put it in, and there it is.
but I tell you, I use it every week, and I swear it knows. I don't know. It's weird.
So, Amanda, what are you sharing with all of us tonight to be hopeful for?
Ooh, the song that I picked tonight is "One Day I'll Fly Away" from Moulin Rouge.
Ooh.
Or I should say, not from Moulin Rouge, but the Moulin Rouge version.
Sounds amazing. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Amanda Benjamin.
Can't stand the light. When will I begin to live again? One day I'll fly away. Leave all this to yesterday. What more could your love do for me? When will love be through with me? Why live life from dream to dream and dread the day when dreaming One day I'll fly away, leave all this to yesterday. Why live life from dream to dream and dread the day when one day I'll fly
Wow.
I love that song.
I love the feeling of the song. How beautiful. Definitely makes you think of hope.
Mm-hmm. Things might not be so great right now, but just look forward.
And what are you looking forward to?
You know, I kind of picked this song. I mean, David, definitely everything that David said is ditto for me. So I won't say that again. But we talked, you know, I talked about this, I think, on the green room after party and doing all this stuff. The gig on Friday and our parents visiting, it was like kind of realizing maybe we are coming out of this. And I do have hope that soon we'll be able to see more people and do more things and, you know, get together It's been on the horizon for so long and been waiting that I think I'm finally realizing that it's way closer than I thought. So looking forward to it.
Hope is just around the river bend, like I think the song says, right?
Yes. Yes, it does.
What really brings that home is actually being able to hug people.
I know.
Like even my parents, like we didn't hug the whole, I mean, I saw them, but we were distance and masked, and then actually getting to hug them without, fear. It was like, oh my gosh. And hugging some friends oh gosh.
Yeah.
More hugs.
It makes you remember back when that was normal and you didn't give it a second thought.
When you used to say, I'm a hugger, and I just hug everyone, and now it's like, are you?
I know.
And now you can say I'm a hugger and you won't see people shrinking into the corner probably.
Maybe.
I'm vaccinated,
guys.
I'm vaccinated, and I'd probably still be like, okay.
Well, I mean, it depends. If the other person's vaccinated, it's fine.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it feels so good when you can do something like that. That is definitely something to look forward to.
It is.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Wow. Beautiful song. Just before we go to our last artist, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for watching. And please, thank you, Emily, sending hugs to all of us.
Aww.
If you want to help show your love for the show, I mean, we appreciate your just showing up. But if you do have the opportunity and you would like to share a little bit with us, just hit the pay what you can ticket. We appreciate just the fact that you're watching. We really do. But if you want to, go ahead and hit the $sign below the chat and just share with us. The money will be taken care of, split through the network. So because we appreciate you, we love the fact that we have shows here every single night. Paul, it's been now 2 months we've had a show every single night.
Yeah, it was. We hit the 2-month mark last Wednesday, so over 2 months now we've had a show on this network every single night.
And we plan on keeping it going. And we want to, first of all, thank you. I mean, not just Paul and not just the 7 people that you see here, but you, the viewer, the people that are watching, the people that are supporting us. We thank you because you're the ones that help keep this going. We hope to see you guys soon in person. And we hope that you will help us keep the Vaudacity Network going. It's fun. We appreciate you. We love you so very, very much. That Paul and thank you, Emily Thatcher, once again for the thank you, Pear.
It's not an avocado because what kind of avocado would have a leaf and a hat and a cane like that?
Exactly.
Well, this one's wearing a sweatband.
So we appreciate you for your support. Thank you so very much, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
Paul, do you want to spin the wheel or you want to just go for it?
The suspense is killing me. Who's going to be next?
I'm not going to spin the wheel. That's while that would be fun. That would be silly.
Yes. So please share with us, Paul, what you've got in store for us tonight.
So I'm getting somebody's air conditioner. Okay, it's gone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my best Craig Jackman / Hunter Ackerman impression and tell you what I learned about the song and the songwriter and stuff, because I hopeful songs and I grew up with this music and I wanted to have something I don't know, interesting to say about it. And then when I dug into the process of writing this song and the story behind it, I actually discovered an epic and incredible story that would inspire hope. So I'll just go ahead and say it as briefly as I can. So the songwriter of this song, a gentleman by the name of Jon Stewart, not late night Jon Stewart, but a songwriter, Jon Stewart. He grew up early in his career just writing as many songs as he possibly could and hoping to catch that wave and to make his living writing songs. He ended up marrying his high school sweetheart, who was a very popular, pretty girl, and he was musically inclined. So the dream was he'd be a musician, and they'd live happily ever after. And he kind of hit a rut in his career, and he was just writing as much music as he could and not making a whole lot of money. So at one point he had spent the entire day writing music, writing songs, and his wife came to him and was just like, at what point are we going to start making money? Because this is not working. And before he went to bed, he wrote this super simple song. And he, as a solo performer, he would play it at his shows and it wouldn't get any traction. And at one point he was at a party with some friends, and he was catching up with an old friend. What are you up to these days? And he's like, hey, I'm writing music. And his old friend was like, yeah, I'm working in Hollywood on TV shows and stuff, and I'm actually looking for some music. Do you have anything that would be good for this TV show? And he was like, he immediately thought of this song that he wrote, and he said, yeah, let me play you this one. They found a room in this house at the party, and he played him the song. And his friend, the TV producer, was like, can you please send me a tape of that? So he went home and he recorded himself playing the song, mailed it to his friend. He took it to record executives. It got picked up on this show, became like #1 across the world. And in his own words, he says, it didn't pay my mortgage for a while. It helped me, it paid for my life for a while. The song ended up being covered by so many artists, being picked up in so many commercials, and like till the day he died, he was like, this song was just the biggest blessing in my life. And funny how it was just inspired by frustration, a very low point, and it made a world of difference in his life. It made his life and his family, and I think that's a pretty epic tale of hope.
Absolutely.
So I'll play it for you now. What number is it, Craig?
7A.
What number?
7A. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Carganilla.
No need to get all excited, man. I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's old and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how funky I can be. Our good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? So cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? daydream believer and a homecoming queen.
I love
Wow.
that so much. I'm the biggest Monkees fan, and that was gorgeous.
Probably you and my mom. Like, I grew up on the Monkees, and like, I'd never heard that story until I was researching this song, and like, how freaking incredible is that? Like, you just write this song out of frustration. It's super simple songs out of frustration, and then it just like makes like it's your number one song. He actually ended up. Jon Stewart recorded over 600 songs throughout his career, and that was his number one. That was his cash cow. That was his.
I didn't know the story.
Yeah, me either.
Love that story.
I'm a sucker for a TV or movie fake band, even though they weren't really a fake band, the Monkees. But I'm a sucker for the Oneaters and the Monkees and all of them.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing that. And, you know, we've asked everybody, what about you? What are you hopeful for this coming week? If not more than that.
You know, I think it's been touched on, just the return to normalcy. I feel like we're finally here. The second I start thinking about it, I get too emotional to speak. But, you know, we did Polly's Picnics for years before the pandemic hit. And, like, as soon as the pandemic hit, Sam and Craig, like, we came together. We were like, how could we do this on Zoom and everybody could join us at home? And it was just a crazy thought, a crazy dream, and then this community sprang out of it. And that was back when it was like, okay, guys, we're going down into lockdown for 2 weeks. Everybody at home for 2 weeks. And we'd be like, all right, let's do a show this weekend. Everybody, let's put it together. And then, like, we were sad that the 2 weeks were going to be over because there wouldn't be these shows anymore. And then it was like, okay, guys, we're going down to lockdown for 4 weeks. And we were kind of like, oh, damn. But at the same time, we were kind of like, yeah, more shows. And then 15 months later, normalcy is just like, what is that? Like, so many people have said, you see somebody and you hug them and you don't even think about, like, there's been a couple of times at work I didn't even think about, like, I left my office without my face covering, and I was just like, oh shit, like, what's wrong? I'm naked. But no, so like, it's an amazing thing. We're getting back, and Knott's Berry Farm's opening up. Summer Nights is coming back. Gigs are coming back. People are getting back together, and through it all, this, I don't want to call it a novelty, but just this idea that we could actually entertain people on Zoom. We could actually have an audience, have a audience, find a family in a virtual space is still a thing. Like 15 months later, I mean, obviously, with everything involved in the pandemic, this is the only place we could meet. But I feel like, you know, we're entering in a new time post-pandemic where we've learned what it's like to do things virtually, and a lot of people will still continue to enjoy virtual offerings even as the world opens up again. So we're entering like this crazy chapter where if people are staying in for the night, they could still enjoy live entertainment. The options aren't just go see a live offering or stay at home and watch Netflix. Now there's like kind of both options if you're staying home, which is super interesting, and we'll see how that transcends or just like develops as we continue to move through this post-pandemic world. But having said all of that, I am hopeful that this family continues to grow and continues to evolve and continues to find new ways to explore creativity, explore the arts here in this virtual space with so many amazing people, not only holding us up, but wrapping their arms around us as we do as much as we can to reciprocate that. And I thank everyone who's here this as late as we are. I thank Martinique Folkeringa, Kel Siebling Gibson, Emily Thatcher for your drops in the super chat. Let's hear it for Craig Jackman, hosting the show tonight.
Thank you guys so very much. I'm honored.
And Craig, I will let you wrap it up into the curtain calls.
Well, thank you so very much. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We really love you. We appreciate you. And, we are going to do another Deep Cuts next week. The plan is for Tuesday, starting at 9 o'clock. So set your calendars for that. We'll have another great host. We'll have another great topic to cover. And we would love to have you join us then, as well as throughout the whole week on our Vaudacity Network, vaudacitynetwork.com. For those of you that are watching, that are new to us, thank you so much. Share this. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe so that you can join us when the shows are 30 minutes in advance and when they start. Please give it up, ladies and gentlemen, tonight for our Vaudacity amazing performers, for our deep cutters, our moody brooders, or however you want to put it, our amazing talent. Paul Carganella.
I'll just clarify, nobody here is a confirmed cutter.
Okay.
Not
a moody brooder.
Unconfirmed.
Okay. Yes. So give it up, please, for Paul Carganella, Wendy Walker, David Benjamin, Katie McTire, Amanda Benjamin, and Anna Banuelos. I'm Craig Jackman, and thank you again for joining us tonight on this amazing show. We love you, we appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you next time on the Vaudacity Network. Take care, everybody. Bless you, and good night.
How about a little Wendy Walker to put you to bed?
Absolutely.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong. Feeling like I don't belong. Walking around some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you.